Okay. Hello. Oh yeah, I did finish SQL boat. What were we doing? Oh. Oh, maybe you don't know what you do to me. I'm not even going to respond to that because if I say I'm going to do it a certain day, then I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Ross, I did not forget about you. There's a lot of things going on in my life right now. I don't want you to think you're forgotten. But I'm not going to respond to your message. But I am going to do what you wanted me to do. So, be patient with me. Be patient with me, baby. Be patient with me. All right. Let me get, I need to get some water. And actually, we need to open up DB browser. We need to, do we already have a database? What I really wish I could do was dock it down here. But you know what? Not everything needs to be as accessible as I want it to be. Or is it that even accessibility or just quality of life type shit? Oh, let me see what's going on. I just got, need to, what is this? Big Walk by House House? This reminds me so much of some 90s shit. Kristen, I did it. I got a firmware job while in college. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. You got a firmware job. In an economic downturn and with constant layoffs, you defeated the odds. Look at you. Don't ever doubt yourself for a second. Don't ever feel like you're not good enough because look at what you've accomplished. No one can ever take that away from you. Congratulations, Rogue Shadow, on getting employed. This is a life-changing event. Don't spend all your money in one place. Don't buy strippers and drugs. Try to invest money into your Roth IRA. Make sure you get insurance. Start saving now because one day your balls won't work, and when that day comes, that OnlyFans money is gone. So I'm gonna need you to buckle up, Buttercup, save your money, and congratulations on your firmware job while you're in college. You got a firmware job while you're in college. Okay. The Need for Speed thing, Unbound is $5. There's Hot Pursuit. That's a good one. Heat is the, yeah, I heard it was good. I actually have Heat, and I have this one, and I have this one. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Okay, so what we're gonna do is go back to our, where's anybody here, anybody watching, were y'all here this morning? Do y'all remember where I left off? Because I know we were doing these, but I can't, let me look. So we're on tier 2. Active head count by location, but only locations with more than, I'll start on that one. Let me go get some water. Let me get some water and we'll start. Okay. I don't see nothing wrong. Okay, we shall begin our study session now. So first off, if y'all are here, make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps me. I know I haven't been here in a while, but what made you switch from web development to databases? So, mind you, I was trying to be full stack. So I was touching on databases a little bit before I even got this job. So we're touching on databases, SQL, Excel, Power BI. So the reason I'm doing it is because I got hired on, not at a tech job, but in human resources. When I was around the first month in human resources, I thought to myself, well, how can I mix this with what I have? Like I did 150 days worth of coding. I can't just give all that up. I need to find a way to mix both of those things together. And so I asked the AI overlords what I should do. And they said there's something called human resources information systems, human resource information technology, human resource data analyst, people analytics, HR, payroll, and all of that stuff involves data, databases, querying, giving reports. You know, it's a lot of that stuff. So then I was like, okay, that's the only intersection I saw that would work for me. So now what we're doing is we're doing database stuff. We're learning queries. After this, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into probably Excel, or we're going to go into the AS400. I haven't decided yet, but more than likely, we're going to do a little bit more SQL. We're going to do some Excel, and then Excel and Power Query, and then we're going to go into Power BI. But somewhere in this, I might have to learn a little bit of TypeScript, so which shouldn't be too difficult. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, it's 8 o'clock. We can start on time. And bam. All right. So, so where are we? So first, you were the guy doing C++, right, Rogue Shadow? Okay, so this is so we're still in our employees, and this is what it looks like. I'm gonna show the data. Actually, can I just close this and close that and okay, cool. And then I can just go to, we can browse the data. We can also execute SQL. Okay, so let's select everything. Oh, nice. Congrats. Okay, so this is what our database looks like. So we're on tier 2. Actually, let's go back to 9. Actually, let's start all the way over. I'll do 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 in a row. So let's hurry up and do that. Congrats on your firmware gig again. You are loved and cared for. So we want active headcount by department ID, highest first. Check 10 rows. Department 1 has 59. So we want active headcount by department ID. So here's the department ID. And we want a headcount. So we're going to select department underscore ID, and then we're going to just count every row and call that head count as head count from employees group by head count, order by head count. Is it descending? Oop, and I already messed up. Finish with errors. Aggregate functions are not allowed in group by clause. Oh. So select department ID, count as head count. And we can't group, so we can't group by head count, but we can group by department ID. Hold on, what? So we can't group by department ID? That's a part of it, right? Yeah, department underscore ID. Department ID. Yeah. And so couldn't we just do group by department ID? Okay. So what was the problem? Order by department ID? Okay. Hold up. Can we do order by... Oh, hold on. I'm missing something. Because we want active employees where termination date is null. That gives us the active employees. 59. And can we order by head count? Descending? All right, there we go. So yeah, there we go. So that's the answer to that. Yay, and we got 10 rows. You know what? I'm curious. So I'm gonna ask, what is the difference between SQL and Postgres. I know Postgres SQL was like developed at MIT or something. Am I wrong? Same relationship. You already work with the SQL. Like there's no learning in Postgres instead of SQL. You learn SQL and Postgres is one of the places you run it. Oh, you're dumb. Oh, yeah, you're dumb. So we are learning Postgres. We're learning SQL, so shut up. All right. Dumb. For active employees, so the next one we're going to do is for active employees, show headcount and average salary by employment type. Check 3 rows, full-time averages. For active employees, show headcount and average salary by employment type. So we want, okay, so we want select employment type and we want head count. So we're going to count head count as, oh, what am I doing? We're going to count as head count. And then we're going to, I think it's AVG. And then we need salary, current salary. Then we need current salary as average salary from employees where termination date is null and we want to group by employment type. Full-time averages about 61629. Yep, okay, so we got it. I don't like that number, but okay, so let's go back. All right, so we did 8. 9. Count separations by termination reason, most common first. So we're going to select count separations by termination reason. Termination reason, and then we want to count from Okay, yeah. Okay, so we did it. That's that. All right, so now we're doing 10. Active headcount by location, but only locations with more than 50 people. Active head active headcount by location. Select location. Select location. And we want to count as head count. And then we want from employees where select location, count as head count. And we want where termination date. Hello, friend. I'm streaming right now. I'll call you back. Oh, he hung up. Where termination date as no, where termination date is null, and we want to okay, so I learned this morning that I can't put an aggregate inside of certain conditions. So we're going to group by location having I think we do having head count greater than 50 order by head count descending. All right. Yeah, we got 4 rows. North Yard, Water Plant, South Station, Annex. So there's that. All right. Split all separations into voluntary and involuntary, showing both the count and each as a percentage of. Okay. Split all separations into voluntary and involuntary. Showing both the count and each as a percentage of all. Okay, so let's just start. I'm gonna just go into it. Employment type. So I know we need the employment type. We need the count as total. And we're gonna split them. So can I say employment type as voluntary, employment type as involuntary, and then from employees, and then Oh, this is confusing me. Split all separations into voluntary and involuntary. I wonder if this is a thing. Okay, so I wonder what that one took a little bit longer. Oh, oops, I forgot the other part. Hmm. I'm glad you love it. I don't know how to do this. Yeah, I actually don't know how to do this. I know what I know. So we split all separations. I really want to have a column called percentage. And I know that this total is a part of a percentage, but then how do I show that in another? That's why sometimes I just get confused with SQL. So we got the termination type. We got the total. Now how do we? Hold up. I'm confused. I'm not even gonna waste my time because I really don't know how to do this one. Oh, what the fuck? I've never, this is advanced. I've never done anything like this before. So we're rounding this entire thing. We're doing 100 times the count. I didn't even know you could do something like this. But I want to kind of see if I could do it my way, where I was doing the count. Okay. Let me see if I can do it without looking. So then we do the count. The count. Let's put this on another line. So we got the count, which is the total. Oh, so we select, so I got the count, which is the total. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Didn't know that. Oh. Oh. getting confused. This is so fucking confusing. Because my understanding is that this count, from my understanding, this count is the entire table, each row. I just skipped my break. I just skipped it. That just blew my mind. I didn't even know this. So you can have a main query and a subquery. And unless... So... It's outside the parentheses, so it belongs to the main query. That's the group count. Shut the fuck up. Ah, this is so confusing. So this is not. Okay, okay. All right. All right. So this count belongs to the first query. Okay? It belongs to the first query. Got that. So then what I want is to divide that. And it's saying that I need to put it like this. Select but the problem is it's saying that I need to do this. That's not correct, but we're getting close. Something ain't right. Okay, so let's back this on up. I'm gonna get this today, no matter what. I'm gonna get this today. I don't know if y'all can still hear me. Hopefully, YouTube is YouTube messing up. We gonna, sorry if YouTube is messing up. We gonna get this today. I'm not about to play around with this. All right, so let's take all this out. Okay, so it gives us a decimal, right? And then we divide that decimal by the complete count from employees where termination date is not known. All right. So then I'm wondering, can we multiply that times 10? But it looks like we have to multiply it times 100, which I'm not 100% sure why. But it's okay. Because I thought you multiply it times 10. I thought you could take a number and then multiply it. So let me show this for that thing. So this, oh, by the way, if you're here, make sure you like and subscribe. This kind of blew my mind because, again, I've just only done SQL Bolt. If y'all familiar with that site. And then it's saying that I could essentially round all of this. And then I can say I want 1 decimal place. Okay, so this is what I have gathered. Let me. All right. So from what I understand, which I didn't know, okay, so this first cast is still a part of this whole main query, right? And it is subject to all of this. So this count is where termination date is not null. We are grouping by termination type. So it's all of that. But then we need to divide it by the actual total. But if we were to write count divided by count, it would just be 0 or 1 in this. So what we got to do is take the count from the original main query divided by the subquery, which I didn't even know we could do subqueries. I'm from Texas. And I gotta pee. I can't believe that's crazy. Isn't that crazy? Come on. See, it even said it. It said, let me move out the way. It said that tracks SQL bulk doesn't cover them. It stops at joins, aggregates, and basic table operations, subqueries, CTEs, and what is that what it was trying to teach in the next part? And I just skimmed by that because there's a so maybe we should learn about subqueries right quick. Let's do it. Let me get my pen. Let me pause this because I gotta go pee. I gotta go pee right quick. Let me go pee. Okay. Bro, look at this dude. What did I do? Did something happen? Look at who. What did I do? Did somebody do something? You said, look at this dude. Look at who. Okay. So let's learn subqueries because we didn't do that. Because we're buttheads. But let me read what the oh my god. Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna move on to the next thing because I need to finish this tonight. I don't want to be here all day. I'll do one more. I think we're on number 12. Hires per calendar year. Use hires per calendar year. So we're going to select from employees. We're going to select, it's STR. I'm gonna just call that strafe time. Strafe time, it makes a lot of sense to me. And then I gotta remember that we need the year. This is something we want the hire underscore date as year. And we want count as total from that should give us just one year. And so we're gonna do group by and then we're gonna do okay. And then it said hires per calendar year used. It should have 12 rows, 2015 to 2026. So let me check the answer. My bad, Rogues. I'm bad at jokes. I'm trying my best. So that's 12. Select from employees, group by, hire year. Yeah, whatever. It worked. All right. Now we're going to do number 13, and then we'll be finished with tier 2. For each job code with 10 or more, okay. For each job code with 10 or more active employees, show headcount, lowest salary, highest salary, and average salary. Sort by average descending. So for each job code, so we need the job underscore code. We need count as head count. We need the, I think it's min. We need the lowest salary, the highest salary. And we need the Oh, chill. You're learning SQL in online college. How's that going for you, brother? So we should have only 15 rows. Okay, from employees where termination date is null. Okay, so now we got 15 rows. All right. So let's see what their answer for 13 was. Yeah, I could have did this better. So I could have did this where we do this and we do that, we do that. That would have been better. Oh, and I could put this at 0. Oh, 0 does not mean 0. Out in SQL, I was supposed to do different things, but different things are opening up. Different things are opening up. Yes. So, what's going on with you fine folks? Anything happening? Let me check my text messages. The text messages. All right. So, there's a lot of things that are going on. You said wow? Why are you saying wow? In Ramadan. It's okay. One day I will master. I don't know if I'll ever master SQL, but I'll definitely try my best to be proficient at it, efficient at it, proficient at it, whatever. So y'all haven't had the thought, what if, or I could have, because at that point it's too late. So, all right, I'm about to go. I will see y'all later. By the way, there's gonna be some. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. There's gonna be some regular non-stream content coming. All right, bye.